Hello, and welcome to Sleep Stories with the Slumbering Seagull. These videos were made to help you sleep. So wherever you are, underneath the sun or underneath the stars, get relaxed and comfortable and let yourself drift away. The Pigeon and the Hungry Red Fox. Once there was a pigeon who lived in a forest. This pigeon had laid her eggs in a high ponderosa pine tree. She had laid 3 eggs. She thought to herself, I'm feeling hungry. I think I'll look for a bit to eat. She flew off to a part of the forest that had plenty of seeds and berries. She ate up until she was full, quite full in fact, too full at that. She took a moment to rest in the shade when an alarming voice broke through the quiet. Oh, hello, pigeon, my dear, how are you? The pigeon fluttered and gasped and flew up to the nearest branch she could find. Who is that? Oh, my dear, don't be in a hurry. It's only me, an old fox from just north of here. Oh my gosh, the bird fluttered again, but she was quite full still, very full actually. She could only manage to get to the high branch on the very same tree. The fox yelled up, Little pigeon, I've been watching you. I know you have eggs in that ponderosa pine. I'm asking that just one could be mine. Ha! Laughed the pigeon. You can forget that. You won't be getting me or any one of my eggs. I'm afraid you've underestimated me, my dear pigeon, said the fox. I keep my claws sharp. I watch the bears, and I'm learning to climb, and I will climb up that ponderosa pine, and I will take all of your eggs. It's just a matter of time. When the pigeon heard this, she was filled with panic. She had rustled up a little more and tested her wings. She was rested enough and ready to fly. Quickly she flew back to the nest and found her eggs, safe as before she had left. There was no sign of the fox. Hopefully, he's given up and moved on, the pigeon thought. The sun came down and the pigeon slept and woke up to the fox, trotting and pacing on the forest floor. Oh no, she said, he's back. She yelled down, Leave me alone, you old fox. The fox stopped in its tracks and sat down looking up at the big tall pine. I will leave you alone, dear pigeon, if you'd be so kind to drop down just one egg so it will be mine. The pigeon trembled in fear. If I don't give him one of my eggs, he might climb up here and take them all. Okay, the pigeon cooed. Down came one egg, and the fox ate it with excitement. When he was done, he looked back up. Thank you, dear pigeon, and left. Oh, the pigeon moaned. At last he is gone. The day went by as it normally would. The night came, and then the next day, the pigeon woke up to the sound of the fox pacing back and forth on the ground. Oh no, you said you would leave me be. Move on, old fox, and leave me alone. My apologies, dear pigeon, replied the fox. Your eggs are just so delicious, and my appetite is absolutely ruined for anything else. Please toss down one more egg from your pie. One more egg tossed down so it can be mine. The pigeon trembled with fear. I cannot do that. Go away and don't you come back. The fox walked up to the trunk and lifted its left paw, bearing his claws. Fine, little pigeon, I'll see you up there, and all your eggs will be mine. And then down went a second egg, and the fox ate it up with excitement. Oh my, your eggs are perfection. Thank you, dear pigeon. I'll be here bright and early for breakfast tomorrow. And the fox left. The pigeon was devastated. This was a disaster. And the pigeon cried and cried for hours. The eagle was soaring high above and heard the pigeon crying. He perched next to her. Pigeon, my darling friend, what has you so heartbroken? She wiped her eyes and quickly explained. And as she finished her tale, now the fox will come back tomorrow for my very last egg. She cried again as she told the eagle the last of her story. Oh my, I'm sorry you have been going through this. Let me give some wise counsel. I know that old fox, and I've seen him trying his hardest to climb like the bear, but he is awful at it. Indeed, I even heard him whining and yelping to himself over a broken claw nail on his right paw. It could have healed some by now, but I would be surprised if it did completely. Oh my gosh, said the pigeon. It's true. He used his left paw on the tree trunk. Something must still be wrong with the right. Thank you, noble eagle, for coming to my aid. I will say that the fox is very intimidating to me. What if he still finds a way up this tree? Let me see, said the eagle. I will keep closer watch over your side of the forest from now on. I will show you safer places to eat and drink water. The eagle flew off suddenly and then returned with a mouth full of cotton. Take this and plug your ears if he dares come near. Tell him about me if you want to, but regardless, I will take down that fox if he gets anywhere near you. Sweet pigeon, let your fear end today. The pigeon smiled and thanked the eagle and used the cotton in her ears. The next day, the fox was pacing on the ground by the ponderosa pine tree. The pigeon noticed, but was not bothered one bit. Throw down one more egg from the pine, one more egg to be mine. The fox got no response and yelled louder. The pigeon said nothing and tended to her nest. The fox, full of frustration, leapt up at the tree, trying to climb the ponderosa pine. He couldn't even make it a third of the way. He tried, but his trying just caused him more pain. Oh, fine, he mumbled. Dear pigeon, you have won this time. No more of your eggs will ever be mine. The fox left, sore on the inside and out. As he walked back towards the north, he heard an eagle call and quickened his pace with no desire to stall. The pigeon was so happy, and days later she laid 4 more eggs. Hooray, she thought. It's all good and done. Now I'm keeping my eggs and I'll never